chapter number 2. Are we there? Verse number 9, we find these words. But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him. You know that the word of the Lord is already blessed. Let the people of God say amen. Come on, look at somebody real quick and tell them you ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Come on, they didn't believe you, so turn to the other side and tell somebody else, you ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. Look at somebody and tell them, God ain't through with me.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Amen. The book of Corinthians, amen, is 1 Corinthians is the 46th, amen, book of the Bible. The writer writes to us, amen, from 16 chapters made up of 437 verses that contain 9,489 words. In the confines, amen, of this epistle, amen, there are 377 verses of history, 55 verses of fulfilled prophecy, 5 verses of unfulfilled prophecy, and 113 questions. Amen. Can I encourage you this morning just for, amen, a few moments? Can I boost you up this morning?
Yeah.
I would like to use a shot, amen, of vitamin C. Can I incite, inspire, and instigate you into believing that where you currently are is not where you'll always be? The things, amen, that things will not always look like they are, amen, or what they presently look like, or what you currently see. That how you started this journey won't be how you end it. Because if you believe in, trust in, and have confidence in God, then you'll know and understand that what you're currently in is just a setup for the blessing God is getting ready to give you. Don't be discouraged. Amen. Don't be down. Amen. I just come to encourage all of us and let us know that what we're currently going through, Brother Popeye Jones, it's not the end. It's not the end. God has better for us. God has greater for us. Tell somebody God has more in store for me than you think. I might not look like a whole lot right now, but God is going to use me. I might not have all the knowledge that you have, but God is still going to use me. If God can use a donkey, baby, he can use me.
That's right. That's right.
One thing I've always liked is for folks to count me out.
That's good.
Some folks hate it. I like it when people count me out. I like when people say that this or that can't be done in my life or in the things you're doing, or you'll never be able to accomplish those things that you just spoke. One of my all-time favorite cartoons is Underdog. Listen, from his exterior, Brother Popeye Jones, he didn't look like too much. Right? You know, those who grew up in my area, y'all remember Underdog. He didn't look like a whole heck of a lot. Happy ears and skinny arms and skinny legs. I mean, he was a mild-mannered individual. He was a humble, lovable shoe-shine boy. He was frail and scrawny looking. He looked underweight and undernourished, but Underdog met every challenge in front of him. Now, please don't let Sweet Polly get in trouble. You know, he used to say, when Sweet Polly calls, I can't say no. Hip, 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 and away. No matter what the challenge was, if it involved Sweet Polly purebred, he was going to get the job done. What am I saying? I'm saying those people look at you strange and they think you're not able to accomplish stuff. Look at somebody and tell them, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing. He's going to help me get to where I need to be. I like him because it always appeared like he didn't stand a chance. Some of you in here this morning, people look at you like you don't even stand a chance. They look at you with a look of disdain. They look at you like you'll never be able to accomplish things. They look at you like you're nothing and nobody, but tell somebody God got something good for you. I love being the underdog because being the underdog, Lady Stanton, always gives you that something extra to push you. When you're the underdog, you see, when folks is on the top, they don't worry about stuff because they on the top. We gonna win. We have to win. Can't nobody beat us. But when you're the underdog, you always have that extra incentive to push you, Elder Willie Gavin, so that you'll make it to the spot, so that you'll win, that you'll be victorious, that you'll be, amen, an overcomer. It gives you that extra push that you need. Listen, being the underdog makes you look at and run after possibilities. And folk that already winning, they don't look at stuff like that. But when you're the underdog, you always look at it. You look at the possibility. And that's what Buster Douglas looked at before he knocked out Mike Tyson. Mike went in the ring knowing he was going to win. And by all intents and purposes, everybody sitting in this room thought Mike was going to win too. And then when Buster Douglas looked at the possibilities, he was the underdog. Look, I ain't got nothing to lose. That's the way we have to approach, amen, life. Being the underdog makes you look and run after the possibilities. Come on, look at somebody and tell them, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Trouble don't last always. You don't know who I am. Better yet, you don't know whose I am. That's right. You might not know me, but I want to come and tell you this morning, I'm a child of the King. And since I'm a child of the King, I don't worry about the stuff that's going on around me. Listen, you might be in a spot right now that may be strange, but just know that God is able to change it, and it won't last always. Listen, as a matter of fact, let me throw this one in here, amen, for free. God says your latter will be greater than your former. Anybody believe that? What's to come is going to be better than what's been. What God is going to birth through you is going to be better than the spot where you're at right now. And you got to believe that. To believe that. Young people, young kids, amen, don't let nobody tell you that you'll never amount to nothing. Amen. Don't let your teacher, because our teachers these days have a habit of discouraging our children instead of encouraging our children. But no matter what people tell you, always remember that God is able. Amen. God is able. Listen, the only way this is going to happen is if we prepare ourselves. The only way we're going to receive the blessings of God is if we prepare ourselves. Amen. Because you just can't sit like a bump on a log and expect God to do some things in your life. Tell somebody you got to put in some work. Amen. You got to put in some work. You can't just sit on the sidelines and not give God something and expect God to give you something back.
Amen. It's true.
That's not the way it works. It's not the way it works. The only way you're going to do that, is by preparing ourselves. And being the underdog makes you prepare for the things that you face. Yes. Being the underdog, amen, keeps you hungry. It keeps you humble, and it keeps you focused. Keeps you hungry, keeps you humble, and it keeps you focused. Yes. And we got to understand, amen, that this blessing, this change, this overcoming, this breakthrough, amen, this breakout is not for everybody. Tell somebody, don't get it twisted. It ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody. Because if you ain't doing nothing, you can't expect to receive nothing. Amen. If you're just going through it, amen, just going through the motions so that other folk will think you're